Joining me this evening is the head coach of the Northfield Raiders.
Yep, I got you.
You're standing right in front of the camera. Go. Oh. Sorry, Jimmy. Tried a new setup here.
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. Practice their communication skills by providing play-by-play and color announcing, getting interviews with fellow students or coaches, or writing stories. They can showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media, running cameras for events, or producing a game like the one you're watching now. We also utilize the talents of adults to help mentor and provide a quality experience for the students. If you or someone you know might be interested in growing our coverage, you're welcome to call, text, or email us from the Northfield Live page at any time.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Northfield Ice Arena. Tuesday night hockey here at the Northfield Arena. It is another Big Nine showdown tonight. It is your Northfield Raiders taking on Mankato East and the Cougars of Mankato. Mankato coming in tonight 14-5-0, taking on the 13-6-0 Northfield Raiders. Raiders just a game above them, really, in the standings here for the Big Nine. This is a big showdown. Owatonna currently 8-1 in the conference. They lead the Big Nine. If the Northfield Raiders want to continue into the Big Nine, they are going to have to get a victory tonight. It is a big game for them. The Raiders coming off of a couple of really nice wins over Benilde St. Margaret. 1-0 victory with Macy Mueller having 42 saves on the night. And then, of course, taking on Winona the other night and defeating them pretty handedly 9-0. So they're coming off of a couple of really sweet victories for them. As for Mankato East, the last game they beat Armstrong 4-2, and they lost to Apple Valley, so a non-conference, but they defeated Rochester Century 5-0 for a conference victory. And then on Tuesday, January 17th, a week ago, they took on Mankato and got beat. So Owatonna able to defeat Mankato East a week ago. So they're coming into tonight. They know they need a win. The Raiders know they need a win. Everyone kind of knows they need a win. It's not surprising. This year is a little bit different than normal. Usually there's a couple of teams running away at the top. But you've got Owatonna, Albert Lee, Northfield, Century, and East all vying for the Big Nine Conference. And every single one of them has a goal to first to win the conference. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's broadcast. When Lance Reister on the production and cameras here this evening. I'm Jimmy LaRue bringing you all the action here this evening. We want to get a coach's interview in first, and of course our coach's interviews, our pregame interviews, are brought to you by Professional Pride Realty, Northfield's only locally owned real estate broker. So I was able to catch up with Paige Haley, so let's listen to what she has to say about tonight's contest.
Joining me this evening is the head coach of the Northfield Raiders, Paige Haley. Paige, couple of clunkers and then some really nice games. You got Benilde, you won 1-0 against them, 9-0 against Winona. Now you're going up against a pretty good Mankato team that comes in with 14 wins on the season. What do you see about them?
Yeah, I would say this is a conference rival game. I told the girls just factual, if they don't win tonight, then they're out of the running for the conference title. So they have to kind of win if they want to keep going on. They made goals at the beginning of the season. It's one of their goals to be conference champions. They got taken away from them last year. So I think they're coming in pretty focused and ready to go.
So do you get a chance to watch some tape this evening? I know being at home, I don't know if you have an opportunity right before, or what are you looking at with these guys?
Well, we've seen them play. Obviously, we played them earlier in the season, and Jeff is kind of my scouting guy. He really likes to go out and watch other teams and stuff like that. So he has watched them a few more times, and really we're just looking at two players, keeping them under control and just continuing to play the game that we've played in the last week.
Anything as far as personnel changes tonight?
No personnel changes. We'll probably have a pretty short roster tonight. Just expecting the game to be close. I'll keep my, it'll be 3 lines and 5D. I'm just expecting it to be close, but you never know. I mean, sometimes if we're feeling our groove and we're hitting it, we could pull ahead of them. That would be good for us for future section stuff. So we'll go after it and see what we can produce.
When you match up against them, do you match up pretty evenly? I know that you like to just kind of skate your own game. but do you match up? Are they speed-wise, size-wise, etc.?
They have 2 forwards that are pretty decent. They have a senior goaltender who's committed to River Falls. So their goaltending is strong, but we also have strong goaltending. Macy, you just proved yourself against Benilde, stopping 42 shots. Like, she's a very capable kid. She's incredible. She's really learning a lot right now. This is her first year starting for us, and she's done a great job in that. You know, she's kind of Maggie was the heartbeat from back forward, and I kind of told me she needs to find what that is for her, and she's kind of found that. So she's playing really well, and I would say we have the most talented forward and defenseman on the ice. So it's just a matter of, is our team going to play together, and then our kids that usually kind of sparkle and shine, are they going to go have some tonight?
Are you relaxed and ready to go?
I think so. I'm kind of just going to take it period by period, because if I don't, then usually stresses me out more. So we cut the game in thirds.
As always, best of luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Coach Paige Haley, head coach of the Northfield Raiders, as they take on Mankato this evening, and the Cougars will have more of your hockey coming up very shortly. And the drop of the puck, you are listening to Raider Hockey on 95.1 KYMN and streaming live on NorthfieldLive.com.
Real estate can be difficult to navigate. Thankfully, Professional Pride Realty's website is packed with information to make buying or selling a home in the Northfield area as simple as possible. ProfessionalPrideRealty.com has the most current listing information, including price reductions and real-time market statistics. Customize the map-based search to streamline your desired location. You can even save your searches in specific homes for later viewing. Home sellers can learn about their property's value before putting their houses on the market. When you're ready to start your home buying or selling journey, Professional Pride Realty would be happy to assist you.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. It's time to get outdoors. Ice fishing, skiing, snowmobiling, but this year, end the foggy glasses and dried out contacts. Give yourself the gift of LASIK. At Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, all laser, all wavefront LASIK, all the time.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Back to the Northfield Ice Arena. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Our coach's interview brought to you earlier by Professional Pride Realty, Northfield's only locally owned real estate broker. We'll have our starting lineup here in just a minute, brought to you by Ritchie Eye Clinic. And that foggy glasses and dried out contacts, give yourself the gift of LASIK. This evening, the varsity is coached by Amber Prang, her third year on staff with the Cougars and second year as head coach. She's been around hockey basically since she was able to walk and had a great career at Minnesota State University. She is on her second year of coaching this year, and she really believes that her team has that teamwork ethic and works well together. The gal in the goalie is Annalise Radar, and she has a radar-like attitude because she has a 944% save ratio on the season. Very, very good for a high school coach. So high school goalie. So the Raiders got their hands full here this evening, if you heard from Paige, and she knows that this is a Big 9 conference and a really, really big opportunity. Let's see if we can find out what's going on with our highlights. Again, brought to you by Richie I. And that is going to be number 16, Emily Schultz, the senior, followed by number 27, Trinity Jackson, the senior for the Cougars. Then it'll be number 13, Briley Newton, just a freshman at forward. Then for the other forward, number 17, it's going to be Callie Newton, number 12. She's a senior. And then, of course, number 21 is going to be Jessica Ecken, the junior forward. And, of course, now for your Northfield Raiders. We're just minutes away from the face-off here. So, again, your face-off coming very, very shortly after we announce the Raiders in goal. Of course, number 30 is going to be Macy Mueller. She'll be in the goal for us tonight, again, the sophomore. And it is going to be coming out of the top. It's going to be Grace Precaution, the defenseman, who will be leading off as the defense. And then we've got, Megan Schneider, the senior forward, followed that by, it will be Pockert. And that'll be number 19, followed by number 18 starting tonight, Emily Beam, and then number 21 will be Maya Miller. That is your starting lineup, brought to you by Richie Eye Clinic and the Foggy Glasses and Dried Out Contacts. Give yourself the gift of LASIK. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, drop of the puck. You're listening to Raider Hockey and streaming live on NorthfieldLive.com.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
For the next snowstorm, get your vehicle ready for winter now. Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and AAA towing facility. We service all makes and models, from full-size diesel trucks to passenger cars. Serving the people of Northfield is our #1 goal. We do that by offering quick repairs, fair prices, and efficient communication from the time you walk in the door to when we hand you back your keys. Go Raiders from all of us at Valley Auto House, located on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're just seconds away from the drop of the puck this evening, coming up on 7:15, right here on 95.1 to 1 KYMN and AM 1080, streaming live on NorthfieldLive.com. If you want to check it out, if you're hearing this broadcast and you want to do a little simulcast, you can do that as well. So we're just about ready to get started. Like I said, the 14-win Mankato East Cougars taking on the 13-6 Northfield Raiders, and the Raiders are just right above Mankato East as far as the conference totals so far here, and this is going to be a big one, as you heard from Paige Haley earlier. So again, this the big highlight here is, I got to tell you, it's what you got to watch out for is the penalty kill. I mean, they are 95 percentile. They stopped the penalty pretty well here this evening as well. So that puck will come off. Raiders win the draw, and they'll dump it right back into the Cougar zone. Tries to clear it into neutral, can't, slaps it right back in. Fossum, number 2. I keep thinking the boys the other night. My apologies there, young Snyder. So puck towards the net, then they'll just cover it right up, and they'll just have a stoppage of play here. So the opening line just kind of getting things going a little bit. They were just getting ready to make a break and do a full line change there. 24 seconds gone. There's the draw. Looks like the Cougars will get it, but the Raiders will keep it in. That's a puck right out in front of the crease. That one pops up all the way to the far boards. Cougars trying to skate it through the neutral ice, looking for somebody making a run across the middle. Before that gets picked up, Grace McCoshen, one of the top performers actually in the state of Minnesota. Grace has got some really good stats. She's 65th in points and 12th in assists overall on the season so far this year. Mankato will continue to keep the puck in and send it in around behind the net. Kareem's all the way to the near boards. Raiders trying to clear it out of there before it's picked up by Steindl. Steindl tries a centering pass out there, and that'll be a stoppage of play, and we'll face off just to the lift of Macy Mueller, the sophomore in the net, who was behind Malika the whole time the last 4 years. Has basically sat behind her, and like they heard in the pregame, stopped 42 shots against Benilde St. Margaret up there in St. Louis Park. And that is quite the accomplishment. Believe me, Benilde, a very fast and physical team. Raiders will take that puck all the way down into the Cougar zone. Centering pass across the middle, flies right through the crease, nothing happening. Puck is picked up out in front, and that's a whiff out in front there as well. DeBuse with a shot across the bow, but can't not control it. The puck will come in behind the net and all the way into the near boards. We're at 15:24 to go here in the first period, so we're just underway from the Northfield Ice Arena. Puck kept in by Houskins. She'll try to drop it all in the corner, but it's going to be intercepted by Mankato, and then they'll flip it off the boards and into their own bench. So we'll have another stoppage of play with 15:11 to go here in the first period from your Heritage Bank scoreboard. So far, 0-0 is your score. Facing off to the right of Radar. Puck goes in behind the net. Raiders in pursuit. Mankato comes clean with it. Tries to clear down the right side. Checked off the puck. Puppy's all over on the far boards. Raiders try to dump it back in. Comes loose. Snyder trying to clear it. She's all tied up over there in the corner along with a couple of different people. Puck comes loose. Now they're going to skate around. Keller tries to clear it off the boards into the neutral zone. It goes right back to McCoshen, who tries to clear it. She's going to try to hold it a little bit. Fires it into the neutral zone. Paukert tries to clear it. Snyder. Shot towards the goal. That one's ricocheted right out to the front. Puck comes clean. Raiders will try to dump it all the way back in. They've got a four-person line change happening right now. And they try to clear it, but Miller is going to bring the puck all the way in, and it looks like they're going to be offsides on Emma Parutka. She couldn't get back on time. 14-14 remaining, just a couple of minutes underway here at the Northfield Ice Arena, facing off in the neutral territory in the near circle. Raiders in the gold and maroon. Centering pass across the middle for Mankato. Puck stays into the Northfield zone. Picked up and dumped in by Fisher, for the Cougars. Cougars come clean with it, but before it's cleared, now to hold it right back into the Northfield zone. Raiders looking to clear, can't do it. Mankato will keep it in. Evlick, before Garley tries to get a dump pass, but she holds on it. She'll flip it up into the neutral ice. Picked up, pushed forward. Picked up again by Mankato. They'll forward it. And now they're in the middle of a line change again with the Raiders. Down that left side goes Thibodeau. She'll go down there and try to create some business down there. Puck goes right over the top of Rasmussen there as it goes to the far boards. Raiders finally come clean with it. And it's Ayla Puppy. She's 1-on-2. That doesn't mean much. She's got Sorensen breaking hard, sitting in the crease right now. There's a pass across the middle of DeBuse. She can't control it. That one will be pushed all the way in. McCoshen will send it all the way around behind the boards. Sorensen trying to clear it. Controls it. Shot towards the goal. That one's broken up. Right out in front of the crease. The puck is standing right there. A lot of people swatting at it. Finally, the Raiders come clean with it. She's going to bring it around. There's a shot up and over the top of the net, and that one just careens off the backboard and off the back glass. Mankato trying to get control of the puck, try to clear the zone. Raiders continue to hammer it in and just keep pounding it back in to the Cougar zone. 12:26 remaining here. First period. Raiders 0. Cougars 0 from the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Puck goes all the way in behind Snyder. In hot pursuit, trying to control the puck. Raiders will come up. Beam's coming up at it. Pucker's coming up at it. Try to meet her up in the neutral zone. Beam tries to pick it up. She does down the right side. She's got a shot wide open, and it's just off the stick of Radar. Puck gets pushed up towards the Cougars as they try from the far boards, try to clear the zone. Can't do it. Raiders continue to keep it in. Shot towards the goal. Goes right through the crease all the way to the near boards. Snyder tries to pick it up and dump it back in before it's picked up by Jackson. And Jackson loses the puck off her stick. Still in neutral ice. They'll try to pick it up. Newton dumps it all the way back in before it's picked up by Hoskins. Hoskins forwarding pass through the neutral zone. It's going to keep right on going. And it's going to be Garley, and she gets tripped up a little bit in the Cougar zone. Now down the near boards through neutral ice. That one's pushed up and pushed all the way through. Fry Fisher all the way in behind the boards. Raiders fighting for it. Pape down in there. A little bit of everybody. Hoskins, Pape, now to the top. That one's intercepted, picked off by the Raiders. Down the left side she goes. Still holding the puck, looking for somebody out front. Dump pass in behind the net. Looking again towards the centering stick, but that one's off. Defended by the Cougars, and they'll take it and bring it all the way back the other direction. Thibodeau now will fire it all the way down to the other end before Pape picks it up. She'll take it down the far boards. Now skating back through the middle. 1-on-2 right between. She tries to split the defense. Didn't get that one this time. And the Raiders now on defense. And they'll break that one up in their own zone. Tries to forward to Sorensen before that one gets picked up. We've got a shot from the left side. That one goes towards the net. Off the pad of Macy Mueller. And that one will clear all the way in through neutral ice. And away it goes. Down they go. Number 16 is Emmy Schutz, and she'll try to clear that puck into neutral ice. And we have a stoppage of play here. And it does look like we have got a possible penalty on the play. Looks like they are going to send Sorensen. Sorensen will go to the penalty box at the 6:47 mark. So penalty on Sorensen at the 6:47. She's got 2 minutes for slashing. And we will face off to the right of Mueller in the Northfield zone, but it's picked up by Pape on the shorthanded. She'll go down the left side through the middle, and it pops right out in front into the goal, and the Radar will scoop it up and hold it up. 10:04 to go here. First period. We're all tied up 0-0. Raiders are in the penalty kill, actually. So they are shorthanded on this. And so far, they've been able to keep it in the Mankato zone for much of the early going here. 30 seconds gone, and Mankato has not yet been able to really capitalize on the power play at this time. Raiders have a pretty good power play kill themselves. They average about 89% of the penalty kill. There's an intercepted pass right there. Garley, she'll skate towards the, looks like she's skating towards the bench, and she does. That puck's going to come clean. Tripped up is that Maya Miller, but there's no penalty there as well. Puck will come screaming across the middle into neutral ice. On the pursuit is Schultz. Schultz will dump it all the way up and in. 1 minute to go in the power play. No shots on goal. Oh, that one is a turnover in the zone. There's a centering pass out there, and that one's broken up. Puck goes all the way into the far corner. Now it's at the top of the circle from that right wing. Shot across the middle, off the pad. Mueller kicks it out to the right. That one's going to come all the way in the neutral zone. And it keeps on going into the Cougars. End of the ice before it's picked up by the Raiders. Sneaking across the ice is Pape. There's another fancy little move. She can't really control it, but she'll control the puck into the corner at least. Looking for somebody centering. Garley coming across the crease there and just gets the pass off and behind her. Puck will get forwarded again all the way through. 8:28 to go. 14 seconds left in the power play for the Cougars from Mankato East. That's forwarding pass there. Garley gets taken off for her skates there just a little bit. Will be at full strength in just 1 second. And they're back, and Sorensen will come up off the bench from the ice house. There's a forwarding pass to Sorensen. She can't get a stick on it, but it'll go all the way into the corner, and they're going to call the Raiders now for icing. So we have another stoppage of play here. 8:03 to go in the first period from your Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders 0 and Mankato East 0. Raiders out shooting the Cougars thus far 5-3. Cougars will control the face-off in the Northfield zone. Comes to the top of the left wing here, and that one gets past him, and into the neutral zone it goes. That one's going to get picked up right there. Looks like the Raiders are going to try to defend in the neutral zone, and Boland's going to chase that one all the way back into the corner. Hits the brakes, dumps him back the other direction before it's picked up by DeBuse. DeBuse tries to clear it, gets out in front. Raiders down that left side. Ayla, shot right into the glove of Radar. So she'll stop that puck, and we'll stop the play again. We'll face off just to the right of Annalise Radar, the senior goalie, with a 944 percentile stop rate on the season. So that's part of the reason why Mankato East is where they're at, because they have an outstanding goalie with a lot of experience sitting there. We're just under 7.5 minutes, 7:23 to go here. First period, all tied up 0-0 in the Cougar zone. Centering pass out in front, nobody out there. Mankato will try to clear it. Raiders picking it up. There's a pass. They dropped that one, and that one's deflected off of Mueller just up and over to the glass. Another centering pass. There's a turnover in the offensive or in the defensive zone, and that almost cost them there. But Mueller able to steer that one away. Puck will come clean into the neutral ice. Zapped it in as Steindl. She'll send it in way in behind the net. Thibodeau in hot pursuit. Raiders 2-on-1 down in their own zone, trying to clear it around the boards. Can't do it. They'll dump it right back in, and we're going to have, it looks like, another penalty on the play. Let's see if they call that. And they are sending number 3, Ashley Fisher, the sophomore. She'll be going to the ice house. And we are just 10:18 into the first period, and there's a 2-minute penalty. And the Raiders now will be full-handed, and they are about a 35% power play scoring team, so they'll give it to Ayla Puppy. Well, no, I thought maybe they would, and they're going to start it out from behind their net. They're going to get it, and they're going to drop it into Ayla's hands. She'll come racing through the neutral zone. She usually pretty much handles it all the way in, and then she'll start setting some things up and kind of goes around and around, and as she goes, so does the power play. That one's deflected off the stick to the far corner. Raiders recover. Dump pass over to McCoshen. McCoshen back over here to Miller. Miller down to the corner, right wing, top of the circle. Miller looking, wrist shot, deflected up and past the net. Raiders will recover, 5:55 to go. 1:12 in the power play. Miller top of the key from the right circle. There's a shot by Puppy, and that one's going to go right into the pads, and Radar wraps it all up. So we'll have another stoppage of play. 5:47 to go in the first period. Raiders out shooting Mankato 8-4, but we got a 0-0 contest here with 5:47 to go. First period, 1:06 in the power play for the Raiders, and that'll come out to the top. Boland all the way across ice to the far boards. Shot across the middle. That one's deflected out in front. Boland from the point. Nope, she'll dump it all the way in the far corner. Sorensen getting after it over there. She'll send the pass to the top. Looking. DeBuse dumps it all the way down. Tries to find Sorensen down there. Can't do it. Paukert will bring it all the way back to the top. 3 people at the point. Now, that one's almost an error right there. A little bit of a turnover. Paukert will take it down to the circle. She'll aim it towards the net. That one's broken up by the defense. There's a shot all the way around. Careens all the way to the near boards. Boland tries to dump it back in. Now with an opportunity right out in front. Boom! Shot deflected just past the goal. And Radar able to get an arm on there and push it to the near boards. Puck is now picked up by Boland on the left side. from the top. And a pass goes by it. 10 seconds to go here in the power play. Nice aggressive move, but they are not able to put one in the net as this power play will wind down. And it's back to full strength. Steffes, pass all the way across, down to the near boards. Miller, down to the right circle. In behind the boards it goes. Steffes trying to control it down in behind. Mankato trying to clear it. Comes loose and out it goes. Burgermeister tries to clear it up, can't do it. Raiders knock it right back in to the zone before it is exited all the way down. Looks like it could be. They're going to wave off the, looks like they're waving off indeed the icing on that one, but they'll keep it in. Mankato with the puck down in the Northfield zone, right in by the near circle. Puppy's going to pick it up all by herself. She's going to go 1-on-2 down the left side now. She's going to hit the brakes, shot towards the net. Had a couple of people breaking for the net, but that one just ricochets right off to the near boards. Raiders trying to fight for it. Keller trying to clear it. She can't do it. That one's going to get knocked in. Miller's going to put it right back into the Mankato zone. Off the boards through neutral ice. Here they come down the left side. That's Newton. Newton hits the brakes. Looking for a pass up to the top, and it's off the stick, and that one's all broken up. Steindl trying to get a shot, but can't do it. Beham down the left side. She'll return favor. She's going back the other direction. That one gets taken off the stick. Raiders come up with it, fired across the middle. It comes off the pad of Radar out in front. 3:16 to go here. First period, 0-0 is your score. Raiders out shooting them 10-4, but we have no score on the scoreboard here so far from your Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders will control it through neutral ice, and they will dump it all the way back. Into the corner it goes. Mankato will try to pick it up. Cougars looking to try to control it there. Steindl can't really control it with a stick. Still forwarded forward. Intercepted by the Raiders. Isla Puppy down in that far circle, skating around to the point, into the slot. Shot! Then that one's broken up and deflected out in front. That one's fired all the way across. Mankato will send it all the way down, and they will have a stoppage of play, and we'll have an icing call on Mankato. We'll bring it all the way back to the right of the goalie, Radar, just to her right. 2:35 to go here, first period. 0-0 is your score. This is a Big Nine showdown, and this is a couple of evenly matched teams going head-to-head tonight, and it's been a fairly clean game thus so far. Raiders out shooting them, like I said, 11-4. That one's broken up by Fisher, and she tries to control it in through neutral ice. The Cougars try to pick it up. Fisher's going to get it, tries to dump it again into the zone, can't do it. Mankato will bring it all the way back into their zone, off the backboard. That one's intercepted by Steffes, but that's one broken up now by Mankato. Puppy looking for an interception. She's got one right at center ice. She gets taken off. Now it's going back the other direction. 1-on-3. Should be an opportunity for the Raiders to clear this one out of here. Puppy will pick it up on the far boards, and she'll skate it on through up into the middle. $1:50 to go here. First period, 0-0 is your score. Puppy all by herself. 1-on-3, shot off the stick of Radar all the way over to Steffes. She'll take a shot towards the net. Into the glove it goes, and negative. Enough of that, says Radar. And I ain't talking about O'Reilly. 1:38 to go here in the first period. We're tied up 0-0. So we got a couple of really good goalies going on here today. This is going to be a nice matchup here throughout this evening. This will be a fun contest to watch. I hope you're able to tune in and listen in on 95.1 The One and streaming live right here on NorthfieldLive.com. McCoshen fires one through the slot on the left. Puck goes all the way into the boards. Picked up by the Cougars. Centering pass. Nice little pass there by Newton, but it's broken up by Grace McCoshen, one of the finest out there by far, one of the best defense persons on the ice tonight. There's a shot broken up by Beham. Goes into the corner. Bolin tries to get control of it. She dumps it into the near boards. We've got just under a minute to go here in the first period. We're all tied up, and that one comes out to the right of the net. Bounces off of it. Raiders pick it up and try to clear it. That's going to be probably an icing penalty, and they'll bring it right back as Beeman fires it out of the zone and all the way down into the Cougar country. And they will turn this one around, bring it all the way back. We'll face off just to the left of Macy Mueller with 47 seconds to go. First period. Pretty clean contest going on. Raiders 13 shots on goal, 4 for Mankato. That one comes clean as the Cougars win the draw and get a shot on goal, but that will just go left of Mueller. Puck goes all the way down into the corner, in behind the net. Pape looking to do something with it. She'll try to clear it down the right side. Now skates back in through the middle. Now through neutral ice. 27 seconds to go. She'll go right in between the two. Can't do it. Garley now with her interception. She'll come in the high with the backhand. She cannot convert as Radar knocks that puck out of the crease. This one, 16 seconds to go. Miller trying to control the puck in the Cougar zone. She falls down. The puck still against the boards. Fighting for it. Everyone trying to control it. Looking off the backboard through neutral ice, and that should. They're going to wave it all the way off, and that will end our first period of this evening's contest. From your Heritage Bank scoreboard, your Raiders 0 and the Cougars of Mankato East 0. You're listening to Raider Hockey right here on KYMN. 95.1 is streaming live on NorthfieldLive.com.
Financing a house is about more than a mortgage. It's about creating a home. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, buying your forever home, looking to take advantage of today's great refinance rates, or finally getting to those home improvements, Hometown Credit Union's wide variety of home loan options and highly competitive rates can help make your house, well, a home. Learn more and apply online at hometowncu.coop. Equal housing lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group of Northfield, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered the Northfield area for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Kraby, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Bo Hoyam, and their staff, go Raiders!
Are you in the market for a new home or considering remodeling your current home? Schmidt Homes and Schmidt Homes Remodeling should be your first and last call. Schmidt Homes, known for their innovative designs, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship, superior service, while maintaining their reputation of fairness, honesty, and integrity for over 30 years. They're the only builder in the area to offer an in-house designer and a showroom to make your selections. They have over 30 new building lots available in Northfield. Check out their website at schmidthomes.com for more information.
Don't wait for the next snowstorm. Get your vehicle ready for winter now. Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and AAA towing facility. We service all makes and models, from full-size diesel trucks to passenger cars. Serving the people of Northfield is our #1 goal. We do that by offering quick repairs, fair prices, and efficient communication from the time you walk in the door to when we hand you back your keys. Go Raiders from all of us at Valley Auto House, located on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. It's time to get outdoors. Ice fishing, skiing, snowmobiling, but this year, end the foggy glasses and dried out contacts. Give yourself the gift of LASIK. At Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, all laser, all wavefront LASIK, all the time.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Real estate can be difficult to navigate. Thankfully, Professional Pride Realty's website is packed with information to make buying or selling a home in the Northfield area as simple as possible. ProfessionalPrideRealty.com has the most current listing information, including price reductions and real-time market statistics. Customize the map-based search to streamline your desired location. You can even save your searches in specific homes for later viewing. Home sellers can learn about their property's value before putting their houses on the market. When you're ready to start your home buying or selling journey, Professional Pride Realty would be happy to assist you.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Hey, welcome back to the Northfield Ice Arena, a.k.a. our Pepsi Center here, as it is the Northfield Raiders girls hockey team taking on Mankato East and the Cougars of Mankato. 14-5 on the contest versus 13-6, and the Raiders are actually a point above in the Big Nine, and that is who they play tonight, and they got Albert Lee coming up as well. Albert Lee is a couple of points, 4 points actually, in front of the Raiders. And then the Raiders will play Owatonna the last night of the season. Owatonna currently on top of the Big Nine. So a lot of stuff going on tonight. A win tonight. Raiders go up to 14 points. They'll knock Mankato East back and probably knock them out of the contest. But if the Raiders lose tonight, as you heard from Paige Haley early in the contest, it is likely they will not have a chance to win the Big Nine because of Albert Lee and Owatonna, even though they do get to play against each other. The reality is they have to win this because they've got Mankato East tonight, Albert Lee, then they got Mayo, which is, again, another conference, but then it's Dodge County, non-conference, against Hutchinson, and then finally wrapping up against Owatonna now, it could be for the conference title. So we'll see how that all pans out, but they've got to win to get in and stay there if the Raiders want to win the Big Nine, and one of them is right tonight. It's against the Cougars. And like I said, they're just a couple of points behind the Raiders, but if the Raiders get knocked out tonight, the chances of coming back to win the conference become very, very slight at that point. With that said, at the end of the first period, we're all tied up 0-0 from your Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're all tied up. Raiders out shooting them 14-4. Other than that, not a lot of excitement. 2 penalties on the play. Tova Sorensen, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And then Ashley Fisher got a penalty as well for, I believe, roughing. And so 2 minutes and 2 minutes, and neither one of them could score on the power play. So needless to say, when Mankato East was on the power play, our penalty kill was very effective. We spent most of the time down in the zone of Mankato during the short-handed power play that Mankato had. On the other hand, when they were on the offensive, they had a pretty good opportunity. They put 5 or 6 shots on the net, but they could not get it past. And Elise Radar, again, she has a 944% save rate. That is ridiculous. So she's tough. She's tough in the net, and she is a senior, so she's seen a lot of stuff, and she is not intimidated at all by anything that the Raiders have been able to fire at her. Ayla Puppy, on the other hand, a couple of charges towards the net, but hasn't been able to do what she normally does, is gets very effective where she tries to cut between the 2 defensemen and tries to get in through a backhand or something on the goalie, but she has not been effective that way yet tonight. So we'll see how the second period pans out. So for now, what can I tell you? We're all tied up 0-0, and that's about all we got. Hey, Rochester John Marshall and the boys Raiders basketball game is going on tonight as well over in the Northfield Arena. That is also streaming live on northfieldlive.com. So during the intermission, if you want to check it out, you can. You most certainly can.
Right now.
But it just started. The game is just underway. They just tipped off. So it's just getting going. So if you want to flip back and forth, you're more than welcome to do that. But we do have some upcoming events, and Northfield Live will be Thursday. We have wrestling and a triangular meet versus Albert Lee and Faribault. This is a big one because Albert Lee and Faribault both compete in the same conference, and this is going to be huge for the Northfield Raiders wrestling team to kind of gauge where they might be at. And then, of course, girls hockey against Albert Lee. And again, a big conference meet up against the girls hockey. That all coming up on Thursday evening. And then you can find out the full schedule on northfieldlive.com and check out all the games that we're going to be covering. And we've got multiple cameras going at any given point, so we could have 2 contests, 3 contests. You just never know. But the best way to find out is obviously go to northfieldlive.com. Check all that out. You're, of course, listening to Raider Hockey right here in 95.1 KYMN and AM 1080 as we broadcast live. We'll also be broadcasting live this Thursday night for the girls hockey game as well. From your Heritage Bank scoreboard, we're all tied up 0-0. That's it. We'll have the second period coming up very shortly. You're listening to Raider Hockey on KYMN and streaming live on northfieldlive.com.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
The days are getting cooler, and it means it's time to take a trip to Witt Brothers for your winter checkup. Let's face it, no one wants to get caught in the cold with a dead battery. Make sure your vehicle is in peak condition for the winter season. The checkup includes an oil change, tire rotation, brake inspection, battery tests, and they'll even winterize your vehicle. Stop by Witt Brothers Service, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield, for all your automotive maintenance and repair needs.
The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall. With all of your mailing and printing needs, we can pack it up, ship it out, and get it down the road. Fabricate a sign or a banner. We work hard to know our products. We can find what works for you and set you up with everything you need. The graphic mailbox in the River Park Mall, offering solutions for you.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Real estate can be difficult to navigate. Thankfully, Professional Pride Realty's website is packed with information to make buying or selling a home in the Northfield area as simple as possible. ProfessionalPrideRealty.com has the most current listing information, including price reductions and real-time market statistics. Customize the map-based search to streamline your desired location. You can even save your searches in specific homes for later viewing. Home sellers can learn about their property's value before putting their houses on the market. When you're ready to start your home buying or selling journey, Professional Pride Realty would be happy to assist you.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club, off Highway 3 in
Hey, and welcome back to the Northfield Ice Arena. As you can very well see, we are just about ready to drop the puck for the second period here on this beautiful Tuesday evening for the Northfield Ice Arena. The Northfield Raiders taking on Mankato East and the Cougars from Mankato. This is a Big 9 conference showdown, and the winner kind of controls their own fate when it comes to the Big 9 conference, and that is controlled by the Raiders as it goes all the way in to Mankato's zone before they try to clear it, but they'll dump it and keep it right back in. Cougars will get it in behind. They are wearing their black and gold uniforms. That's a turnover in the defensive end, but it is picked up again by Mankato. They'll try to clear it and skate it on through. They'll bang it off the board and send it all the way in behind the net. Chasing after it is, of course, Maya Miller, and she'll come clean with it. Now down the right side they go, all the way through. Dump pass and shot towards the goal. That one goes far right now and pops right out in front, but then it is rejected over into the corner. Mankato tries to pick it up, clear it. Here's a pass across the middle. That's looking for somebody to break it across the neutral zone before that is broken up by the Raiders. Now Puppy will get it. Mankato is in a line change. Puppy with that advantage here. Look out. It's a 1-on-3 shot. Nope, she tries to take it in between the legs. Can't do it. That one's broken up. That one goes all the way back into the corner. Now to the top of the circle. Raiders shot towards the net. That one goes far to the right of the goalie. Raider. I should say not Radar, but Raider is the goalie. Raider defending the Raiders in the net for Mankato. Puck in behind the net. Raider centering pass. That one's broken up. That one's going to go flying down the left side now. In hot pursuit is going to be Rasmussen. Got the edge on her just a little bit, and that puck is going to come to the near boards. Raiders in the gold and maroon. Puppy down the left side. Centering pass out front, and that one's a whiff by Garley out in front as that one is deflected and broken up by Thibodeau out in the front of the net. Raiders trying to control it. Boland dumps it in across the middle. Garley going to break it across the slot, but that one's going to go in behind the net. Now a forwarding pass there to Eklund. She'll bring it into the neutral ice. Bangs it off the board. Sends it in behind. They're trying to do another line change. Picked up by Thibodeau down in the corner. Tries to dig it out. Raiders try to clear that one. That one comes to the top. There's a shot deflected off the skate of Steffes. That one goes all the way to the far boards. She'll pick it up in behind the net. Now she'll try to make a run down the near boards. In through neutral ice. Broken up by Wang. Wang tries to dump it in. Debuse will take it. She'll dump it in their own end. Boland will try to clear it. Up to Sorensen into neutralize. Dumps it all the way back. In deep. Behind the net. In hot pursuit. Raiders get there first. That one comes out in front. It's right out in front of the net. Can't find it. And now it is finally broken up. It got kind of tangled up into the net right next to her pad. But fortunately for Raiders, she was able to get her glove on it, and we'll have a stoppage of play. We got a couple minutes gone here in the second period. 14:21 to go. Early in the second period. From your Heritage Bank scoreboard, Raiders 0, Cougars 0. 14:19 to go, second period. Puck will be controlled by the Raiders before it is intercepted and picked up by Mankato. Now they've got a shot down the right side. Here's a shot towards the goal. That one's deflected out in front. Macy Mueller with a nice save. That one comes loose out into the front of the top of the circle. Everyone's scrambling for it. We got 4 Raiders out there, but no one able to actually get control of it before finally Houskins able to get control of the puck, dumps it into the near boards. Raiders down the left side. Miller fires it in to the zone. She hits the ground, skis all the way back into the corner. Snyder, shot across the middle. That one's deflected right out in front. Picked up by the Raiders. Another shot towards the goal. Deflected into the near boards. Finally picked up by Perutka. Perutka looking to the far boards. And that one's going to go all the way to the other side. And we've got a stoppage of play here with 13:28 to go here in the first period. Raiders with 16 shots on goal. 2 shots here in the second period to 1 shot for Mankato East as they outshoot them currently 16-5 here in the second period. It'll be Garley facing off. She'll control it. Puppy shot. Broken up, deflected right into the chest pads of the defense. Deep pass all the way down, and they're going to call her right back. Mackenzie Keller trying to get to the puck, but they're going to pull it all the way back, and we have an icing and another face-off. They're going to bring it all the way back down here to the right of Raider in the Mankato zone. 13-17 remaining second period. 0-0 is your score. Raiders control the puck. They'll dump it all the way in the far corner. Hot pursuit down there is Perutka. Puck will come clean through the neutral ice. Mankato will try to take it all the way down as Newton tries to dump it across the middle. Picked up again by the Raiders in the neutral ice. Mankato will dump it all the way back in behind the blue line and through neutral ice. At the red line now, there's a shot broken up there. Nice break up there by McCoshen as they dump it right back into Mankato's zone. Now into the neutral ice. They'll fire it all the way in the far corner, and they'll all try to get after it together. Puck comes clean, centering pass out front, broken up by the Raiders out in the crease, and now down the left side goes Garley for it's broken up, and they dump it all the way back in deep behind the Cougar net. Raiders will try to keep it in. That one's going to get picked up by, it looks like Wang. She's got a dump pass there, just misses out on Erickson before the Raiders will pick it up, and Steph tries to take it all the way back in. Now Tova Sorensen down in behind the net looking for a centering pass out front and just misses the stick of Debuse. That one goes all the way back in around behind the corner again. Sorensen's whiffs on that one. That comes to the near circle. Centering pass out front again, and another opportunity for a goal for Debuse. And that one is finally broken up, and we get a tripping penalty coming here in at the 11:52 mark. So again, 5 minutes and 8 seconds. At 5:08, it's going to be Sorensen going into the net. So that's her second penalty of the night. So Tova getting physical. A penalty in the first period, a penalty in the second period. Let's see if the Raiders can kill this one as abundantly as they did in that first period. Didn't really give Mankato even a shot on goal. So the Raiders will defend their own goal as the Cougars in the Raiders zone. That one's up to the top of the circle. That one's deflected just off the stick of Miller. All the way kicks it into the near corner. Picked up by Mankato. Tries to do it around the corner. Can't do it. That one's broken up by Snyder. She'll fire that thing all the way back down. Off the pad of Raider. Puck comes clean into the near zone. Garley in hot pursuit. She's got it. Shy of one player here. They're shorthanded with 1:22 to go in the power play for the Cougars. Raiders shorthanded here. Great penalty kill opportunity for them. Puck will come through the neutral zone. Can't really control the puck. Trying to hold on to it is Eklund. And that one was going to go all the way into the corner. Picked up by the Raiders. Skated out of there. And it's Puppe. She's got it out in front, but it's finally picked up again by Keller. Keller gets taken down to the net. She smacks into the board. And now it looks like we're going to have a penalty here. And they're just opening up the box. And Snyder will go right in there for tripping. So we are going to be in deep doo-doo here. So it is 6:12. So not very long afterwards, 6:12 into the second period, we will be down 2 people. Or actually, we're down for another 56 seconds, pretty much even strength, 4-on-4 here for the next 56 seconds. And then the Raiders will be at the disadvantage for about a minute and 4 seconds as the referees are talking at the top of the circle to make a decision as to what they want to do here. So I think they're checking out. Maybe they're checking out for restaurant reservations afterwards the game. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe. Well, hold it. Wait. What it? Oh. We got. Looks like. Do we have a double penalty here? So Puppy's coming off the ice, and they are going to send the whole crew in there. They're going to get Puppy for a penalty as well. So now we've got, it's going to be 5-on-3. We've got, they waived the other penalty. It must be a major penalty here. 2 minutes looking for an explanation here. Referee's trying to explain it to the scorer's table, and I wish they'd explain it to me as well, because now all of a sudden we've got 3 people in the box for the Raiders. Paige doesn't like what's going on here. She's having a conversation with them over in the box as well.
I joined you here, Jimmy. One of these days I'm going to put a mic over there so that we can hear what they're talking about.
Right? So it looks like it's a double penalty. And now they're explaining it to the coach over here, Amber Prang. She's talking to them as well. We're going to be shorthanded no matter how you look at it, 5-on-3. For at least, 56 seconds, we're going to be shorthanded by 2. 10:48 to go. It looks like we're just going to face off to the right of Mueller. And that puck will come clean to the Cougars. So they have got a 2-person advantage here for about a minute as they skate it to the top of the circle. Down to the circle, firing pass. Mueller out in front. She tries to cover it up, and she does so. And there's a little pushback. McCoshen with a little check. Getting a little physical down there in the crease area. 10:33 to go. 41 seconds remaining here in the double penalty. 41 seconds as they are 2-man at disadvantage, you should say. So Bolin will enter in, covering up for the defense. It's going to be Beeham and Bolin along with McCoshen. Top line defenseman out there. Now it'll come to the top of the circle. Skates it all the way to the far side. There's a shot towards the goal. Caught right in the hand of Mueller. Mueller will defend that one. 10:23 to go. We've got 31 seconds in the 2-man disadvantage, or the penalty kill for the Raiders. Comes clean. Cougars from the top of the circle. Firing from the top of the slot. That one goes right into Mueller's pads, and she'll cover that one up. So 8 shots on goal. Most of them coming here in this power play for Mankato East. So this was definitely an opportunity for Mankato East to take advantage. So far, so good for the Raiders as we tick away. 22 seconds remaining here at the 2-man disadvantage. Shot towards the net. That was right in the chest of Mueller, and she'll cover that one up. And another save by Mueller. 14 seconds before we got at least a 5-on-4 going for the Raiders. So Mankato has the power play 5-on-3 here with 10:06 to go. Second period. So far, the Raiders have been keeping them out of the net due to Macy Mueller's great defensive goal stance. Puck will go to the right circle. From the top of the right circle all the way to the point. There's a shot. Wrister. Nope. Down to the corner. Broken up. Down there. McCoshen tries to break it up. We've got about... Oh, there's another shot across the bow, right across the middle. That one's going to come loose. That one is out in front, and they'll be covering up that one as well. So actually we've got... I take that back. So we still have a 2-person disadvantage for another 56 seconds. There was a triple penalty there. I'm going to have to get it. Absolutely have to figure out how they figured that one. But the Raiders still down 5-3 for yet another minute. Puck goes sailing all the way across to the near boards. McCoshen tries to break it up. In the near corner. Mankato centering pass out front. Puck's right out in front. Mueller covers it right back up. So another save for Mueller. 42 seconds remaining in the 2-man disadvantage here for the Raiders. 9:29 to go, second period. I wish I could tell you more. I could not see the ref's indicator as to what they had explained to Paige, but all I know is they had 3 people in the box. Now they're down to 2 people in the box, and another 30 seconds as the Raiders so far have been able to keep Mankato out of the net. 23 seconds to go. They'll skate it all the way into the Northfield zone. Now Steffes. No penalty to be called there. Mankato with the puck at the top of the circle, far boards. Centering pass to the slot, shot towards the net, and that one's broken up right out in front. Firing again. There's another shot towards the net. That one's broken up and deflected by Steffes. She'll try to clear it. She does. Pape on the breakaway from the penalty box from the right side. She shoots and just deflected to the far corner. And into the near corner it comes. 8:38 to go. Still down 5-4. Steffes tries to control the puck. Pape on the ice. And that itself is worth an advantage. 8:28 to go, 35 seconds remaining in the power play for Mankato. Not able to converge on anything thus far. Puppe intercepts into the neutral zone. Raiders will fire it all the way back in around the corner. They'll do a quick line change and they'll come out and try to defend their own. 8:13 to go, 20 seconds left in the power play for Mankato. They have not been able to capitalize at all. 7 shots on goal here in the second period. 6 of those coming in the power play. Now it's 1-on-2 as they go down the left side. Shot across the middle. That one's broken up. Bolin with a nice defensive save in the Northfield zone. They'll turn right back around, and we're at full strength, and away we come. Puppe down the right side. Shot towards the goal. Broken up off the stick of Raider. That one will go back all the way down into the near boards. Puppe from that left slot, and that one's broken up, and the Raider was covering that one up, and that will face off to the right of the goalie for Raider. So, again, with the Northfield Raiders, 3 people sitting in the net, shorthanded for 4 minutes. Mankato unable to capitalize at all on the power play. They had a 2-person advantage for 4 minutes, and then another minute with short by 1, and still not able to put one in the net. Great penalty kill by your Northfield Raiders. Puck comes clean across the middle, out in front of the crease, deflected by Raider right out in front. Mankato trying to clear it to the near boards, broken up, and down the left side they go. Keller tries to skate through neutral ice. That one's stick poke off the check there, and the Raiders will try to clear it into their zone before it's picked up by Mankato. They will dump it through neutral ice. Now they'll skate it in. That'll be offsides. So that's going to be Keller called for the offsides. We're going to face off just in neutral ice to the near circle here. 7:05 to go. First period. From your Heritage Bank scoreboard, Cougars 0, Raiders 0. We have got a contest here this evening. Face off. Raiders tries to control it, but Mankato will try to dump it back in through. Picked up by the Raiders in their own zone, sent all the way around. Garley in hot pursuit. She's going to take it right up against the boards. Mankato come clear with it, but Puppe tries to keep it in before that puck goes flipping up and out and into the bench of the Northfield Raiders. 6:46 remaining, first period. We're all knotted up here, 0-0. No one able to put one past either goalie here this evening. Controlled by Puppe. Puppe, and that will send that one right into the netting. And we'll face off again just to the left of the goal in the Mankato end. Mankato going from their left to your right. Controlled by the Raiders, but then Mankato will try to clear it out. Force picked up by Perutka in the corner. Garley in behind the net. Setting pass. She shoots. She scores. That is Ayla Puppe. So Puppe comes out of the ice box. Couple minutes warming it up, and she will come in and shoot at the 10:28 mark. Ayla Puppe with the goal again for Ayla. So at the 10:28 mark, she puts the Raiders on top, 1-0 from your Heritage scoreboard. The Heritage Bank scoreboard. That is Puppe's 37th goal of the season, her 60th point on the season. She's number 4 in scoring in the state of Minnesota, and that just puts another notch in her barrel. So we will count down here into the second period, 6:21 to go. Raiders will control the puck in their own zone. Sorensen tries to bank it off the boards. Mankato will try to keep it in. Far corner. Comes all the way into the far corner. Sorensen fighting for it. Comes loose. Miller skates all the way back the other direction. She gets tripped up. Down to the ground she goes. No call on the play. Puck still in the Mankato zone. Sorensen finally comes loose with it. She'll try to skate it all the way up through the blue line and into the neutral zone. Fires it right towards the goalie. That's going to get picked up by Mankato. They'll take it from their own end. Nice centering pass to Wang. Wang through this neutral ice. She'll bang it off the boards in behind the net for Northfield. Picked up by the Raiders in their own zone. Skating it down the left side now goes Rasmussen. She'll try to dump it in, and away it goes. Snyder in hot pursuit in behind the net. That one's going to get forwarded pass, picked up there by the Raiders. Dump pass to the right. Shot towards the goal. That one's deflected out in front. And that one's going to get tied up as well. So from the top of the key, if you will, from the right-hand side, a little wrister there. And that one's broken up by Raider, and she will cover that one up. 5:14 to go here. Second period. Raiders on top, 1-0. Puck comes loose, controlled by the Raiders. Snyder dumps it back in the far corner. They'll bang it back to the top. McCoshen loses control. Bolin will take it in the neutral ice, skate it back in her own zone. Firing it off, tries to get a forwarding pass there. That one goes right to pocket and goes right in behind as Snyder continues to get it over in the far corner. Mankato tries to clear it out of there. Schutz tries to clear it. That one's broken up by Beeham. Knocked right back in, now through neutral zone. Centering pass out in front of there. That's Keller. Keller still holding on to the puck. Bolin trying to knock her off the puck, knock the puck off her stick. That one's in behind the net. That one comes off all the way to the top of the circle. Wrister towards the net. That one's deflected. In behind the net it sits. Recovered by Mankato. Mankato with the puck. Puck goes firing straight up in the air. Looks like Beeham. She can't control it. Mankato keeps it in from that right circle. Tries a little wrister. That one's broken up by Bolin. That one goes in through neutral ice. 4:12 to go here. Second period. Raiders on top. 1-0. Full line change. Mankato tries to get in behind them, but they can't do it. And that looks like it'll be offsides against Mankato. And with 4:04 to go here in the second period, from your Heritage Bank scoreboard, Raiders 1, Mankato East 0. We will face off here at neutral ice in the near boards. Puck comes loose, controlled by the Raiders. Garley, with an opportunity to skate through, but she gets picked up. Now it's Pape. Pape will take it in. Raiders on the offense in the Mankato's own centering pass across the middle. That one gets broken up in through the middle. Comes all the way to the top of the circle. Houskins, dump pass over to Pape. That one gets intercepted. Now it's dumped right back in before she gets taken off her feet there. Maya Miller in hot pursuit down the far boards. Centering pass out front. That one gets broken up by the Raiders. Pape in her own zone. Through the neutral ice. She'll take it into the Mankato zone. Pass across the middle. Can't control it. Peruka loses it off her stick. Down to the bottom it goes. Another person hits the ice. Now Houskins from the top for that circle. Fires all the way across the right. There's a wrister right there. That one's off the pad of Raider. That one comes loose to the near boards. That one's going to get picked up and taken down by Newton. Newton holds the stick, holds the puck, drop pass there. Pass across the middle. Give and go, but she couldn't control it. Down to the far corner it goes. Raiders still trying to break it up, digging it out into the corner. Steph is down there working her magic. Puck comes loose. It's all by itself. Steffes tries to clear it in behind the net. It's going to get picked up there by Houskins. Houskins can't control the puck. Now Mankato with it. Both of them still trying to dig it. 2:40 to go. Second period. 1-0 out in front. And that one is broken up by, luckily by McCoshen, was able to pick that one up. And I take that back. Maya Miller with that one right out in front of the crease. And able to snatch that one and send it all the way back down into the Mankato zone. McCoshen will now try to dump it, keep it in that corner. Right out in front, there's a shot towards the goal. That was broken up and missed just by Debuse. An opportunity right out in front of that right slot. Could not converge. Raiders will continue to hold the puck in the Mankato zone. Back to the top of the circle. Bolin holding their own. There's a shot from coming right there from deflected up off the right of the net. Now it'll come over to the near boards. 1:57 to go. Second period. Mankato trying to make it break through neutral ice before that one gets broken up. So Kaya Prang, the daughter to, not the daughter, I believe, probably a relation of some sort to the head coach. Puck is deflected into the near corner, down in the Northfield zone. Broken up by Steffes. She'll send it all the way around the corner. McCoshen trying to get a stick on it. Can't do it. Mankato Cougars, they're down in the corner fighting for it, digging it out, trying to dig it out, dig it out, dig it out. DeBuse will try to clear it. Can't. Mankato will dump it right back into the circle. Still fighting for it. Near boards. Comes clean into neutral ice. Picked up again by the Cougars. That one off the stick. kind of a giveaway. Down the right side they go. Here's an opportunity for Mankato. Shot! And it's up and over off the glass. Out in front. 1 minute to go. Second period. 1 minute. And they have Jackson down there in the corner fighting for it. Puck comes over to the top of the left circle. That one's broken up by the Raiders. Finally, Dubuque sends that one off the backboard. That one's not going to be icing. So we have 45 seconds remaining. Mankato will try to regroup. Garley trying to break it up there. Puppy with an opportunity on a turnover, but Mankato will continue to bring it through the neutral ice and send it all the way back in the corner before Isla Puppy will pick it up. She'll try to bang it off the board. Take her own rebound down the right side. Look out, she's got a head of steam. In between she goes, and another opportunity. That one's just off the stick. And now we're going to have, it looks like we're going to have a penalty here. It could be a hooking penalty. And it looks like, yes, number... I can't really see the jersey number. I think it's number 15. Number 16, I take that back. Number 16 is going to get hooking. So Emmy Schutz is going to get called with the 16:37 mark. So for hooking there, controlled by the Raiders. That one's right out in front. That one's broken up by Mankato. That one's on the break. She's got to get past the defense just a little bit, but not enough to break past. That puck will be all the way down to the far corner as it'll be picked up by McCaution down in behind the net. 4 seconds to go. She'll just hold it, and we'll wind this period down to nothing. And that is the end of your second period. Raiders will be in the power play when we come back for our third period. Raiders out shooting them 24-11. From your Heritage Bank scoreboard, score, Raiders 1, Cougars 0. You're listening to Raider Hockey on 95.1 to 1 KYMN and AM 1080. Streaming live on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Marty Benson, the Commercial and Ag Banking Manager at Community Resource Bank. We offer unprecedented experience with the ability to make decisions locally for your business, ag purchase, or expansion. Come talk with us. Interest rates are still low, and we can offer some fantastic products. The coffee pot is always on, or visit us at crb.bank. Community Resource Bank in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Don't wait for the next snowstorm. Get your vehicle ready for winter now. Valley Auto House is a full automotive repair shop, collision center, and AAA towing facility. We service all makes and models, from full-size diesel trucks to passenger cars. Serving the people of Northfield is our #1 goal. We do that by offering quick repairs, fair prices, and efficient communication from the time you walk in the door to when we hand you back your keys. Go Raiders from all of us at Valley Auto House, located on Highway 3 South in Northfield. Open 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and find us at valleyautohouse.net.
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider joining Northfield Retirement Community. Leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. NRC has a variety of housing options to enjoy with your own furnishings and available options of in-home personal care services. Reach out to our caring and compassionate staff when you're ready for a visit, or review all of our living options at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. Practice their communication skills by providing play-by-play and color announcing, getting interviews with fellow students or coaches, or writing stories. They can showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media, running cameras for events, or producing a game like the one you're watching now. We also utilize the talents of adults to help mentor and provide a quality experience for the students. If you or someone you know might be interested in growing our coverage, you're welcome to call, text, or email us from the Northfield Live page at any time.
At Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines, we have an excellent team of drivers. With over 400 years of combined driving experience, Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines drivers are proud of their excellent safety record and accomplishments. We are also proud of the accomplishments of the Northfield Raiders. Our team wishes all of the Raiders student athletes a safe and successful season. For shuttle services, events, or any of your transportation needs, contact us, Benjamin Bus and Northfield Lines, your trusted friend on the road. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Welcome back to the Northfield Ice Arena, everybody, and how y'all doing? Listen, this is weird. That was weird in that second period. I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know what was going on. Apparently, so we had one person in the box. So Topher Sorensen was already in the box, and then Megan Snyder went in, and then they gave Isla Puppy. So the referees called 3 different penalties. They sent the one person already in the box, and they came out, and we couldn't, if you were watching or listening, and I'm like going, I don't know what's going on. I still don't know what's going on. Apparently, the refs, all 3 refs saw something completely different, and they called all the penalties. So for 4 minutes there in that second period, the Raiders were down 2 skaters, and for 4 minutes, and they still fought them off and were able to kill the penalties all the way through. They had 3 people in the box, and so it was 5-on-3 for 4 minutes, and then they still had 5-on-4 for another minute on top of that. So they fought off a short-handed goal for almost 6 straight minutes there in that second period. So apparently the refs couldn't decide, so they decided to double jeopardy them and double penalize them. I know the game of hockey. I'm not the greatest hockey mind in the world, but I got to tell you, that seemed a little bit sketchy. And I know that I can tell you right now that Coach Haley and the rest of that coaching staff not very happy with that overall call. However, at the 10:28 mark, Ayla Puppy was able to get a nice centering pass to put the Raiders up 1-0. So we've got 4 penalties so far total, if you will, against the Raiders in 2 periods. And we have got 2 penalties against Mankato in 2 plays. And 3 of those penalties all came basically right on top of each other for the Northfield Raiders. Outside of that, they outshot them again 10-7 there, and most of those shots that they got, those 7 shots they got, were during that power play opportunity. But so far, thus far, here in the second period, Raiders lead this one 1-0, outshooting them overall 24-11. They will have a power play for 1 minute and 37 seconds into the third period. So if they can keep 5-on-5, the Raiders in that first period, for sure, 5-on-5 were really conducting themselves and were pretty much dominating that first period. Second period got, like I said, a little bit crazy when they sat 3 people in the penalty box. So there you have it. Hey, don't forget, coming up on Thursday, we've got some more great activities coming up for you for the Raiders. We're going to have the wrestling triangular as the grapplers from Northfield take on Albert Lee and Faribault in a big conference showdown. And then it's girls hockey again versus Albert Lee. Thursday night, right here, Puck Drop, KYMN 95.1 The One, and streaming live. We will have all that coming for you on Thursday night, so don't forget that. And that is a big one, too. So depending on how this game pans out, should the Raiders win, the next contest against Albert Lee as they vie for the Big 9 Conference as well. Owatonna, of course, sitting on top of the Big 9 Conference, and the Raiders will play them at the very last game of the season. So what a great, exciting season going on here for your Northfield Raiders. Not only for the girls, but for the boys as well. We had a couple of great games on Saturday as well as the Raiders took down Winona, I believe, 6-0. So again, a lot of excitement here for the Northfield Raiders hockey team this year, as it has been the last couple of years. From your Heritage Bank scoreboard, the Raiders on top, 1-0. 0-0. And we've still got a third period of hockey to play coming up here on 95.1 KYMN and AM 1080 and streaming live on NorthfieldLive.com.
I'm Marty Benson, the Commercial and Ag Banking Manager at Community Resource Bank. We offer unprecedented experience with the ability to make decisions locally for your business, ag purchase, or expansion. Come talk with us. Interest rates are still low and we can offer some fantastic products. The coffee pot is always on, or visit us at crb.bank. Community Resource Bank in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group of Northfield, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered the Northfield area for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Kraby, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Bo Hoyam, and their staff, go Raiders!
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
The Quarterback Club of Northfield knows just how hard the student-athletes work each and every sports season and would like to wish all of the Raiders athletic teams the best of luck this year. After practice is over or before the big game, stop into the Quarterback Club and grab their roasted chicken, tender baby back ribs, or famous broiled burgers. Short on time? Call ahead and they will have it ready for you to carry out. They serve lunch and dinner, so no matter your busy schedule, the Quarterback Club has something for you. Good luck, Raiders, and we'll see you after the game. The Quarterback Club off Highway 3 in Northfield. Northfield Live doesn't just provide game coverage. We provide opportunities for Northfield youth to showcase, learn, and experience many aspects of media. Practice their communication skills by providing play-by-play and color announcing, getting interviews with fellow students or coaches, or writing stories. They can showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media, running cameras for events, or producing a game like the one you're watching now. We also utilize the talents of adults to help mentor and provide a quality experience for the students. If you or someone you know might be interested in growing our coverage, you're welcome to call, text, or email us from the Northfield Live page at any time.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. It's time to get outdoors. Ice fishing, skiing, snowmobiling, but this year, end the foggy glasses and dried out contacts. Give yourself the gift of LASIK. At Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, all laser, all wavefront LASIK, all the time.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Real estate can be difficult to navigate. Thankfully, Professional Pride Realty's website is packed with information to make buying or selling a home in the Northfield area as simple as possible. ProfessionalPrideRealty.com has the most current listing information, including price reductions and real-time market statistics. Customize the map-based search to streamline your desired location. You can even save your searches in specific homes for later viewing. Home sellers can learn about their property's value before putting their houses on the market. When you're ready to start your home buying or selling journey, Professional Pride Realty would be happy to assist you.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
And welcome back to the Northfield Ice Arena. We are seconds away from the third period start here as the Raiders lead this one 1-0. They are on the power play for 1 minute and 37 seconds. What a crazy showdown in the second period. A triple penalty called up, and they were down shorthanded for almost 6 minutes, and they fought them off and defended their goal. Now they will find and try to defend their third period here, holding on to the shutout. Raiders will control the draw. Puppy down the right side. Looking for somebody breaking across the middle. Nobody there. McCoshen from the top. Drops it down. Puppy skates to the middle. Fires back to the top. There's a turnover. Picked up by Thibodeau. Thibodeau will try to take it down before it's broken up again by McCoshen. They'll send it all the way across to the net. Miller will pick that one up, and she will try to skate it up. Skates it all the way to the near boards. Down the near board she goes and into the zone. Deep into Cougar zone. It's almost like the danger zone. I was watching Top Gun the other night. It was crazy. We went to the Cougar zone. There it is. Puppy from the top of the circle. She's going to look for one. Looking. That there's a shot between. And now it's deflected and up it goes. Puppy with the shot. I believe Garley got her stick on it. And we are 54 seconds here into the third period. And the Raiders will take a 2-0 lead from your Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders 2 and Mankato East and the Cougars 0. So again, a nice shot by Puppy. It was deflected out in front. I want to say Garley may have gotten that goal off the deflection. We'll have to listen to the scores table to find out what happened there exactly. Puck will come clean, but it is definitely a goal for the Raiders. So they will give the goal to Puppy and an assist to Garley. Even though it looked like Puppy took the shot and Garley deflected it, but nonetheless, we are up 2-0 in favor of Northfield. So again, if that stands, that of course is going to be the 61st point and the 38th goal on the season for Ayla Puppy, who, like I said, is ranked number 4 so far in the state for goals. Shots on goal, I should say. So nothing to sneeze at there by any means. Puppy is number 4. And Garley not too far behind her. That puck's going to come in through neutral ice. Puppy will pick it up, and she'll skate it all the way back into Mankato. She'll fire it across to the center as it's picked up there by Bolin at the top of the circle. Down into the corner it goes, and in behind Chase Perutka with it. She'll try to bring it around to the near boards. Mankato's trying to clear it. Raiders will try to dump it back in. They'll pick it up at neutral ice. Puppy, 14:44 to go. That puck will go all the way down. Garley dumps it in. They'll try to get a line change. Garley and Puppy will head off the ice, and we'll bring in 3 more. Puck goes scooting all the way to the far boards as Thibodeau tries to pick that one up and fires it all the way down. Newton all the way down into the corners. They try to clear it to the near board to Sorensen. Sorensen, little push right there to Schutz and drops her to the ice before Sorensen, loses the puck. That's a turnover in the neutral ice before it is again dumped all the way down into the Northfield zone, all the way to the far boards. That one is just dumped right back in as it goes a little bit past the stick of Depuce there. Raiders still trying to fight with it in their own zone. Sorensen fires it all the way across. Depuce breaking through the neutral ice. Now she'll bring it to the near circle. Down into the corner she goes. That one's broken up. Taken off of her stick. Fires all the way across the other side of the net. Newton tries to control it. Can't do it. Steph is trying to keep it in. That puck is shot towards the goal. The deflected, easy stick check. Puck will come clean. Cougars trying to clear it out of their zone. Skating for it. Raiders try to keep it in. Maya Miller dumps it all the way back in, but they're going to have to come all the way back off. Double line change there by the Raiders and Mankato. Puck is dumped in. Beham trying to push it forward. Still digging it out on the far boards. Raiders come out with it. Beham still in the corner. Snyder tries to clear it, tries to get it into some playable ice, but they're all stacked up against the boards, just fighting for it. 12:51 to go. Third period. Raiders on top, 2-zip. Miller fires it all the way in deep. Puck comes up to the top of the circle. Shot over the top of the goalie. Raider comes to the near boards. Picked up by Mankato. Intercepted now by Beham. She'll take it in behind the net, behind the Northfield zone. She'll fire it in through neutral ice. That one's going to get picked up. Nice play there by Perutka. She'll send it all the way to that far circle. Centering pass as she just misses the net. Breaking for the net, but that one just goes to the left of the net. And there's a backhand right there. But that one's broken up by the Cougars. Puck goes in behind the net in hot pursuit. Steindl trying to get there. Both Wang and Steindl down there fighting with Beham. Beham controlling her own. She pops it loose to Steffes. Steffes backhand out in front. That one's right out in front of the crease. That one's picked up by the Cougars. Opportunity for the Raiders to score on that one. Couldn't get a stick on it. That one's going to come clear all the way in through neutral ice. 11:46 to go. Raiders on top. 2-zip. McCossin will take it all the way into the zone. Centers up to Garley. That one's off out in front, but that one gets broken up, sent to the far boards. Picked up again by the Raiders. Shot towards the goal. That one just misses Raider to her right. That one will be picked up again by the Cougars. They'll try to clear it, try to get through the zone. Broken up again by Pape across the neutral zone. Now they'll dump it all the way back in behind the net. In cert is Fisher. Fisher down there with McCossin. McCossin, Fisher getting after it. Digging it out, all the way. Kareem's all the way to the far boards. That one, forwarding pass, broken up in the neutral pattern. Tova Sorensen finally gets it and dumps it into the Mankato zone, into the far corner. Little back and forth going here as we continue through neutral ice. Nobody able to actually get complete control of the puck. Sorensen with a centering pass that goes all the way across to the other side of the ice before Miller picks it up. She'll try to skate it in through the left slot, but she can't control the puck. 10:41 to go. From the top of the circle, that one's a pass all the way across ice that comes loose. Mankato tried to clear it. Miller keeps it in. She'll fire it in behind the net. It'll go all the way to the other side. And there's a centering pass with a deflection right out front. Good save by Radar. Miller, wrist shot off her own player, right off of Snyder. They'll dump it right back in. Snyder, Steffes, they all clear the ice. Mankato on a rush across the middle through neutral ice. Down the lleft side they go. Pauker tries to forecheck that one, holds her in bay, and the Raiders will continue to fight for it down in their corner. Puck goes all the way in behind Miller, in behind the net to the far corner as they continue. We're under 10 minutes now here in the third period. Raiders on top, 2-zip. 9:50 to go, third period. Raiders out shooting them 30-11 here in this contest. That puck's broken up. Down in the corner it goes. Mankato comes loose with it. Near circle. From the shot, slap shot out front. Snyder breaks that one up. Now it comes loose right out in front. That one gets cleared to the near boards. That one keeps it in. They hold that one as Prang. She holds that one in. Now it'll be to the top of the circle. She'll break to the hard right. There's a shot broken up by Snyder again. Now she'll take it all the way from the far boards, chips it off the top of the backboard, and it'll send it all the way down. And unfortunately, they'll have to call it all the way back for icing. Great play by Snyder. Two great blocks out in front of the net, able to break that up in front of that Emmy Schutz, and they now have an icing call with 9:14. They'll go down to the Northfield zone and face off to the left of Mueller. Puck will come clean, draw to the Raiders. Garley tries to dump it in the neutral ice. Perutka down there, and they'll dump it right back in. In behind is McCossin. She'll fire it all the way around the boards. That one's clean. That one's going to go clean all the way around in behind the net, and here they come. Hot pursuit is Garley. Puck comes loose for Mankato. They'll try to skate it up through. In through neutral ice they go. It's Thibodeau down the right side. That one gets broken up by the defense. Boom! Down to the ground goes the Raiders. In their own zone. Puck gets broken up. Dumped back into the corner. Fisher tries to get after it. Puck goes all the way to the other side. Again, broken up by the Raiders. Perutka tries to clear it. Can't quite do it. In through neutral ice it comes. It'll be Garley. She'll just dump it backwards to McCoshen. Forwarding pass to Pape. Pape down the right side. She's looking out in front. And she's got a shot, and that one's up off the top of the net. And that one comes ricocheting back off. She'll control it. Centering pass out front. Nobody out there to recover that one. She will take that one all the way back down. McCoshen will grab the puck and skate it in behind her own net. Hits the brakes and turns around. Now she'll fire it off the boards. Into a forwarding pass to Garley. Garley across the blue line. Shot towards goal. Deflected out in front. That one's kicked to the right. Now before it's picked up by Erickson. Erickson tries to clear it. Can't do it. Raiders. Nice forwarding pass there. Down the center. There's a shot. Steps right. Where is it? Go. Goalie's looking for it. And there it is. In her glove. And caught in between her pads right there. So we'll have a stoppage of play with 7:46 to go in the third period from your Heritage Bank scoreboard. Raiders on top, 2-0 with 7:46 to go. Third period. So the Raiders on top. Raiders on top, 50-49 in favor of Rochester John Marshall. Steffes will take it down that left side. As you can see, in behind the net she comes into the near boards, skating it all the way around. Ready to go all the way around again and again and again. And there she goes again. She'll go in behind the net for a second time with a centering pass. And nobody out front for that one. There's a shot broken up there by Keller. Keller tries to clear it in through neutral ice. She'll dump it all the way in. 7 minutes to go in the third period as the Raiders continue to pursue Mankato East here, out shooting them 32-11 here in this contest. Puck is stuck down on the far boards. 6:55 to go. Someone trying to kick it loose, and there it is, right out in front. That one bolts right across the crease, and that one is kept in by Mankato as they keep it in the Northfield zone. Here's a shot from that left. Ooh, and it's broken up. She gets taken down. Keller down to the ice. There's another person down the ice. Now it's a 1-on-3 coming through down the left side. Puppy shot. Boom. Steffes with that wrister from that right slot. And that one will go loose into the Northfield zone. Snyder keeps it in. Fire. She'll miss wide to the left of the goal. And the Raiders will just dump it in behind as they can do another line change. So is Mankato. And they'll try to smother it up down in the near boards. 6:11 to go. Third period. Raiders on top. 2-0. Puck will get dumped down into the near corner. All the way down. Skating around. People trying to fight for it. Snyder down there. Puck comes loose. Mankato tries to clear it. It'll come all the way in through neutral ice. Raiders will just set it up. Pull it back. Pass up through the middle. BM will just dump it in. They will wave off the icing on that one. That puck will go screaming all the way across. Steinel tries the forwarding pass there. And there's a shot across the middle. Fisher dumps it all the way in and sends it all the way in back behind the net. Centering pass out front. Nobody out there. Raiders couldn't get a stick on it. Here's a pass across the middle. That one's turnover, and it will be Snyder trying to have a hard time getting a stick on it before Beeham gets a hold of it. She'll take a shot on goal. Off the glove of Raider. Raider down, she falls to the ground, fires the puck right across the crease. And now Mankato trying to make a run. Deflected by Beeham as it sends it all the way back into the Raider zone before it's picked up by Garley. Garley broken up off the stick of her handle. So that'll come all the way in behind the net again. Dump pass over to McCoshen. McCoshen looking. Fires one up through neutral zone. Sends it all the way in before it's picked up there by Keller. Keller now back through the neutral zone. That one's broken up by the Raiders. Back into the neutral zone we go again. Puck gets dumped all the way back in behind the net. Again it goes. Picked up by Schutz. Schutz tries to clear it up in through neutral ice. Garley will pick it up. She'll drop the pass into the neutral zone, back into the Northfield zone. Jumps it to Puppy. Puppy will take it through neutralize, down the left side. 1-on-3. Hits the brakes, turns the corner. Can't complete the pass, so that'll be an interception there by the defense. But Snyder looks like she'll try to keep it in neutral ice. Snyder will take it herself. Fire! And she scores! From the top of from the very top. My goodness. 12-11 into the 12:51 into the third period. Unbelievable shot by Megan Snyder. Oh my goodness, just a wrister from the top of the point, and she will put the Raiders on top 3-0 as the Raiders out shooting them 34-11. What a shot, what a wrister. Got past Raider. She didn't see it coming. I think she got screened off there a little bit. And the puck will come into the Northfield. So they will be unassisted on that goal there. Mankato will control the puck into their own zone. 3:46 to go. Puck will come out in front, in through neutral ice. Down the left side. Centering pass intercepted by the Raiders and Maya Miller. So she will control the puck. Now that's down the left side. Now we got a breakaway again, a 1-on-2 as she skates in behind, slides up into the net, and it looks like we will now have a tripping penalty here on number 15, it looks like. It's either Schutz, it could be Schutz too. She was tripping there, so she was on the ice at the same time. So again, at the 13:47 mark, there's a 2-minute penalty there against Mankato. There's a centering pass right out in front. The full Raiders will be at a advantage here. Power play. Puppy shot off the pipe and around a corner it goes and all the way back into the near boards. All the way across the ice. Wrist shot towards the net. Broken up Raider. Kicks it all the way to the right. Raiders trying to hold on to it. Looking for something out in front. Oh, and McCoshen just swings and misses on that one from that right slot. Puppy will pick it up in the own zone, in the Northfield zone. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. She'll take it all the way through neutral ice, down the left side. Hits the brakes, comes across the middle. Broken up by Mankato. Down into the near boards it comes. Puck will come clean. McCoshen will pick it up in the neutral zone. They'll regroup. 1:01 to go. Power play. Raiders. Dumps it into Mankato's zone. They'll pull it all the way back out. Steffes will drop it back in. They're going to regroup. Puck gets dumped in by Garley, and it looks like they're going to have an icing call there with just 2:09 to go. They're going to do a full line change here for the Raiders. Looks like Mankato is going to do the same. They're going to clear their bench and bring in a whole fresh line here. Facing off to the right of Macy Mueller. 46 seconds remaining here in the power play for the Raiders. Bolin will pick it up in behind the net. Tries to control it. Comes up to the top. Whiff on that one. That was Thibodeau trying to get a shot from that top left circle, but she couldn't get the puck on her stick properly. Now we'll skate her all the way down the left side. Raiders in hot pursuit. Centering pass out front. Broken up. Oh, that one pops right out in front again in the crease. And the puck's right there before the referee will just call a dead ball, if you will. 1:42 to go. 19 seconds in the power play remaining for the Raiders. So the Raiders currently on top. This on 33-0, and they were able to score on the power play earlier in the evening, and they still have another 19 seconds in the Mankato zone as they face off to the right of the goalie. That one comes right out in front, goes all the way back into the near corner. 9 seconds to go here in the power play. Raiders will take it in their own zone, skate it back. McCoshen will just pick the stick up. Pretty much handily got this. We'll be back to full strength. Both teams at full strength. McCoshen fires into the glove of Raider. So Raider with a 944 percentile, really getting bombarded here this evening, and let 3 of them get past her tonight. So kind of a shock there. She really shut them down there in that first period, but since then the Raiders have been really pushing the offense here against Mankato. Puck gets dropped down into their own zone. They're going to call that a hand pass. I don't believe. Oh, they're going to call Garley for a hand pass. She grabbed the puck, as you can see, knocked it to the ice. Didn't really see the hand pass myself. But then again, that's why I'm standing up here, and they're down there. 1:05 to go, third period. Raiders on top, 3-0, outshooting them 38-11, facing off against Mueller on the left, on her left shoulder. Raiders will control the draw. Bam, off the glass. Garley tries to dump it through neutral as she does. Puppy on the run, and she's got it, and down she goes. Now she's up. Back in the corner it goes as they fight for it. And it'll come clean. It'll come all the way into the corner. Looks like Garley down there shooting for it. Steph is down there. Garley hits the ice. No penalty, no tripping. 38 seconds to go, third period. All they got to do is keep it out of the net, and we got another shutout for Mueller. There's a fire across. That was deflected out front. McCoshen picks it up. She'll take it in behind the net. Tries to bounces it up off of the board. Broken up by the Cougars. Sitting down in the corner. They're just going to cover it up and hold it up. And the refs are saying, come on, move it. Let's move the puck. Let's get that out of there. Digging for it down in the corner. Puck finally pops loose, but it'll be from the top of the left circle. There's a shot. That was broken up right away. Nothing going there. 6 seconds to go. Centering pass out front. That was almost a mistake. Out in front. Here's a shot from that left circle, and that one's going to get intercepted and broken up. Nice stick defense by Garley as she dives to trip up that shot, and the Raiders will go on to win this one 3-0 with your Heritage scoreboard. 3-0 is a victory for the Northfield Raiders. So they just outshot them there at the end, 14-1 in that third period. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have our post-game cleanup coming up here in just a couple of minutes. You're listening to Raider Hockey on 95.1 The One, KYMN, and we're streaming live right here on NorthfieldLive.com.
At Merchants Bank, we're committed to helping our customers fulfill their hopes and dreams. But what does that look like? It means being there to guide you through financial choices, like tips for maximizing your savings or choosing an affordable mortgage option based on your needs. It means we have digital banking tools to make your life easier. And when you need a local, friendly person to talk to, we're here for you then, too. Join Merchants Bank family today. Visit merchantsbank.com or stop in today.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center. It's time to get outdoors. Ice fishing, skiing, snowmobiling, but this year, end the foggy glasses and dried out contacts. Give yourself the gift of LASIK. At Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, all laser, all wavefront LASIK, all the time.
Ritchie Eye Clinic and LASIK Center, Faribault. World-class LASIK, small-town traffic. RitchieEyeClinic.com.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bruss, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
Real estate can be difficult to navigate. Thankfully, Professional Pride Realty's website is packed with information to make buying or selling a home in the Northfield area as simple as possible. ProfessionalPrideRealty.com has the most current listing information, including price reductions and real-time market statistics. Customize the map-based search to streamline your desired location. You can even save your searches in specific homes for later viewing. Home sellers can learn about their property's value before putting their houses on the market. When you're ready to start your home buying or selling journey, Professional Pride Realty would be happy to assist you.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Hey, welcome back to the Northfield Ice Arena from your Heritage Bank scoreboard. The Raiders win this one 3-0. Welcome to your post-game cleanup, brought to you by Service Master by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. And hey, what can you say? You can demand the yellow van, and they will clean things up for you, especially when you have a nice victory by your Northfield Raiders, as they now advance to 7-1-0 in the conference, and they're still behind Albert Lee and Owatonna, both of which they will be competing against. Albert Lee on Thursday night, Owatonna last game of the season, so it was a big win. Mankato East drops to 5-3-0, 14-6-0 on the season, so they are probably going to be out of the running for the Big Nine Conference. It's against Northfield, Albert Lee, and Owatonna as we pursue and continue on through the rest of the season. And there's not a lot of games left coming up overall for the Raiders. They got, like I said, Mankato East tonight, Albert Lee, Rochester Mayo, Dodge County, Hutchinson, and Owatonna on the 4th of February. And it's the 24th. I mean, there's not a lot of time between now and then. But let's take a quick recap. 0-0 was your score at the end of one, as the Raiders outshot them 14-4. And then in the second period, they outshot them 10-7. But they were shorthanded for 6 minutes on a triple penalty. We already had one in the net already, or we had one in the ice box the way it was. And then there was a slashing and a tripping call, because the one ref saw tripping, the other one saw slashing, so they said, what the heck, let's just call a double penalty. So they did. So they sent the Raiders to the box. They were shorthanded for 4 minutes as they were down 5-3, and then for another minute and a half or so, they were down one person, and guess what? They were able to shut down Mankato's power play, and they kept them out of the net. Ayla Puppy puts the Raiders on top 1-0 at the 10:28 mark of that second period. And then again, and so now they had a power play going into the third period on a penalty by Mankato. So with about a minute and something to go there in the third period on a power play, 54 seconds in, Ayla Puppy from the front of the net, able to bang one home there. As that one got deflected, it looked like Emerson Garley maybe knocked it in, but it was Puppy from the top of the right circle, and she was able to put it in. And then Megan Snyder from the very, very tip top of the blue line, literally from the blue line, fires one and puts them up 3-0 as the Raiders outshoot them tonight 13-12, outshot them 14-1 alone there in that third period. So that is a look at your post-game cleanup, brought to you by Service Master by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, hey, demand the yellow van. From your Heritage Bank scoreboard, Raiders win this evening 3-0 over Mankato East and the Cougars.
Hey, Jimmy, I got to jump in here. We got the Raider boys are up 65-61. Boy, over in the gym here versus Rochester John Marshall. The JM's, everything they've been putting up, it seems like, dropped there in the first half. They were actually leading in the first half, so that'd be kind of an upset. But Raiders are coming back over there in the gym, so that's quite the game out there. That's also on Northfield Live. And I also want to say about these games and all the games, for pre-game stuff and post-game stats, you can follow us on Facebook and on Instagram. And during the game, if you want to watch some of the highlights, like that awesome snipe shot there by Megan Snyder, I'm tweeting that stuff out during the game, so you can go back and check that out. Follow us at Northfield Live on Twitter as well. That's where those replays are at, and those highlights are at. So, yeah, it's a lot going on.
Do we have any time left on that?
We have got a minute 47 left. The Raiders are currently up by 4, 65-61, and they just dropped another one. So now they're up by 6.
67-61 in favor
Correct.
of the Northfield Raiders. So that's good. If you want to catch the finality, just, don't flip that channel. Stay right here. We're just not quite done, but we're almost done. So stick a fork in this. We're done. Jimmy LaRue, Lance Reister. We are, of course, wrapping it up here for the Northfield Ice Arena. Again, thank you so much for joining us. You're listening to Raider Hockey on KYMN 95.1 The One and AM 1080. And, of course, streaming live here. We'll see you again on Thursday night live right here from the Northfield Ice Arena.
It'll be a big game.
against, it's going to be an Albert Lee,
Big
and
game.
this is going to be another huge contest as they try to vie for Big 9 title. It'll be your Northfield Raider girls hockey team taking on Albert Lee Thursday night right here, 7:15. Stick around, we got more coming for you on NorthfieldLive.com.